everybody is joining. We are so glad to see you on this Thursday. I'm Jenny Anchondo, and I am here really just to help sort of facilitate and guide us through as we all get some words of wisdom. Thank you, everybody who's joining us here for the Sarah National Service Employment Redevelopment Session. These are just always so uplifting, informative, educational, and I want to tell you about our guest today. And she's somebody who, if you have been engaged with these events before, you are probably familiar with. She is Maria Santi. She's the Director of Minority Outreach for the Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce. So that happens to be based in Texas, but really what she's going to be sharing today is going to be relevant for people all over the country. So we're talking about how chambers of commerce can help your business to grow. So perhaps you are a business owner already, perhaps you're studying business, you're trying to learn about what it would be like. Either way, this is going to be incredibly informative. She is the bilingual minority outreach director, as I mentioned, and what she does is she plans events and promotes events that help businesses to develop. She helps professionals, she helps entrepreneurs in all frameworks for respect for diversity through their programs, workshops, and special events. So she's weaving in diversity programming into business success, which I think is a really, really special thing that she has going. So what she does as well is she builds bridges between different business communities. She learns how to negotiate. She helps you learn how to negotiate. She creates a success strategy. And I wanted to also mention a couple of areas for expertise before we get into everything, is that she has helped to develop programs like negotiation and communication. I mean, regardless of what business you're in, this is something that you need. She's also helped us to learn about commercial culture in the United States and the ABCs of how to register your business. All of these things are just critically important. On a personal note, Maria is a mother of two. She lives in a quiet Texas city and is a very hard worker herself. I've been so impressed by her presentations in the past. And without further ado, we welcome in Maria Santi.
Jenny, thank you so much to Sarah National for having me again. Today we're gonna talk about what the chambers world mean and how this can help your business grow. So let's begin. Okay, so what is a chamber? What is a chamber of commerce? Okay, I know that many of you think, well, that's it's like a business club. It is an entrepreneur's club. It is something, but what is the most important thing of belonging to a chamber, of joining a chamber? First of all, a chamber of commerce, it is going to be kind of the guardian of your business. We have special tools for you whenever that you join a chamber. We are organizations 501c6. Some of them are 501c3, but pretty much what we do, it is to provide services to business owners and also to entrepreneurs. If you are still having your kite in the air and you need that string to put it down and to start working on your business, what you have to do it is to go to the Chamber of Commerce of your location and speak with our representative to for them to let them use their tools to help you. Why? Because we have information in regards of the LLCs, the DBAs, networking events. We have a calendar events. Every chamber is different. Every chamber has different way of manage all the business opportunities that they might have. The most that we work, it is the better for you and your investment. Now we are talking about an investment. It's not only the payment of a membership, it's an investment, because what you are doing is nurturing your business. How does this work? Well, residents and visitors come to our city. Here, let's say Grand Prairie. They come to our city, they like it, they start coming over more often. They spend the money here with local merchants. It doesn't matter if you are not exactly in a city where the chamber is located at. It's a matter of budget. If you have the budget to belong to as many chambers of commerce you can, please do it. It's a very, very worth it investment. Why? Because the tax revenues that people at the time that people spend money on the local businesses, the tax revenues are going to increase. And this will allow us and also allow all the city to improve the services of every single business that is located in our cities, or that is part of, and also that if they have joined the chamber, of course, the services of a chamber, they are going to be much better. So how do we do that? Well, let me show you. I love this picture because this picture is kind of one of our newest members, Epic Nutrition. We welcome the businesses to our business membership, and we plan a ribbon cutting for them every time that we have to welcome them. It is we call our ambassadors, which is the group that represents the Chamber of Commerce. We, the president, the vice president, and the director of events, and myself in this case, we are all together here to welcome this, to welcome your business, to take care of your baby, to provide you connections, which is very important for you. The better connections that you have is not only increasing your network, but it's going to provide you a better possible clientele. We have to support you not only through programs or workshops, but also to build up really good relationships with other business members, and also with those that represent the spirit of the chamber through our mission and vision. This is how we strengthen the economy. This is how we make the business grow, but also we provide the opportunity to our residents to get better businesses around, better services, better customers. What is a business without the ideal client? What is a business without a better option of the field that it's going to provide the service? We want everybody to succeed. We want everybody to have the opportunity to empower the economy, but also to empower their own revenues. So for that, we also develop business skills in professionals and entrepreneurs. How? Well, we have workshops, we have luncheons, in which we provide different subjects. We go over different subjects that they are very important to our business community. If they are in the need of a marketing class, if they are in the need of knowing everything about e-commerce, or let's say that it's in regards of import and exports, or anything that has to do with trade, national or international, we are there. We have the resources. We have so many involvement with committees in the city, with so many business leaders and organizations, that obviously this will increase your opportunities of having a successful business. Those programs, as I have said, they promote healthy and inclusive business community. We are completely aware of taking care of diversity and inclusion. We know that diversity, it is to be invited to the party, but inclusion, it is to be invited to dance at the party. So we take care of both at the same time. It is very important for us to provide different workshops, different events, not even only for the same culture or the same group of businesses, but also taking care of what is important for them in a frame of respect. So towards all these programs, we respect all the backgrounds of the organizations, and what we want to do, it is to give the opportunity for every single business to have a voice in the community. Talking about business leadership, of course, that we help you not only with the business plan, not only with HR situations. What we want is for you to grow, to be the true leader of your business. We want to help you to improve your services. It doesn't matter if your business it is the first one for you, or if it is another business that probably it's going to be a branch, or that probably it's going to be a business that you don't even have in your mindset. How is it going to be completely developed? We are there for you. We know how to lead you, and we might also gain a voice for you and your business, and with the government, and also with the local officials. We help to market, we help to promote, and this way we of course help to have a local healthy economy. Through different events, educationals, or also symposiums, what we do it is to also uh, build bridges. There are many chambers that have many cities that they might have the Hispanic chamber, the African American chamber, the Asian chamber. It's okay. It's the same product, the same service is what bring us together, and what it will give you the reasons to join a chamber. It could be in regards of leadership, development, credibility, visibility, anything that you might want your business to have. You might join. It's not that if you are Hispanic, you cannot join the Hispanic, or if you well, if you don't have your business located in one city, you cannot join to that city. It is a matter of how broader you want your business community, and also your leadership to be recognized out there, and also how involved you want to be. We have business members that they are corporations that they are grown enough, but what they needed is to give back to the community. For that, the Chamber of Commerce, we are also leaders doing that because of the special relationships that we have with educational organizations, with community organizations, so many nonprofits, and also with the officials of each city, state representatives, and also we might have another kind of alliances that they will help you to give back to the community if that is your purpose as well. Nowadays, conferences and online webinars, it is the thing that we had to learn thanks to the pandemic. The pandemic, in fact, I'll say that that brought to the chambers of commerce so many good opportunities to open up to different communities, and also not only to be a pioneer on in-person events, but we had to grow. And that's what the pandemic, through the online webinars and all the online platforms, brought us. And it's been very useful for us, and also for our members, because it doesn't matter the time, it doesn't matter where they are at, but they still have the opportunity to approach and also to exercise the benefits that they have. And this is what if it's not another opportunity to stand out from the competition, because we have to stand out, we have to be different, and we have to keep proving that we are the best decision for our clients. Providing expos, luncheons, business resources is how we help entrepreneurs as well. In our chamber, and this is what many other chambers also have, it is a business advisory council. Let's say that you are a business owner and you need counseling about how how to change my EIN, or how to move from the part of being of having my for-profit business, how to open a for non-profit. If you are in that part of needing advisory, that's part of the tools that a chamber might have to connect you one by one with a mentor that will help you to set up the guidelines, or to obtain the right response in case that you already have some ideas. And this is probably going to help you in the legal path, probably in accountability, or let's say banking, finances. There are so many resources. Insurance, let's say. Actually, our business advisory council counts with legal, insurance, accounting, finances, and entrepreneurship, among others. Through different workshops and with the help of many of our resources and our business collaborators, we've been providing to our members and the community in general different business scholarships and business retreats, and also workshops in their own language. In this case, we provide information also for the Hispanic community. So we have to do it in Spanish as well. And this is possible, just as I have said, through the wonderful relationships that our Chamber of Commerce has. If this is not enough for you to join a chamber and to think how the chamber might help you to grow your business, okay, what about feeling a part of that community that represents what it's important to you, what it is part of that identity that you have as a business owner. This also is important to a chamber. As I have said, in the diversity and inclusion frame, we take care of special events that they are important to our different communities and the different organizations that we serve as well. I'm sorry, the different cultures that we serve as well. We have done Black History Month celebrations, Life and Business in High Heels, which is for women, for the International Women Day. We have celebrated Hispanic Heritage Month. We had celebrated Lunar New Year with the Asian community. If this is something that a chamber in your location provides, believe me, it is one of the best ways to obtain new relationships, possible clientele, approaching the community one-on-one through these wonderful events. We couldn't have done this, and we cannot do this without unique partnerships, without the wonderful experience of working with others and receiving help from others, in this case with different partners. What we want, it is to provide you the best sphere of action for your business activity and for your community activity. These are, among others, some of our members, I'm sorry, some of our partners, and we are very glad to have them working along with us in so many different events, workshops, ideas, always trying to provide the best for our business community. Talking about specifically this Chamber of Commerce, the Prairie Chamber of Commerce, it's led by four-person staff. And as I told you, we use the power of events and programs to build bridges, promote inclusiveness and prosperity for everybody, for all. It doesn't matter how big or how small your business is. It doesn't matter if you are still thinking on becoming an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter. We are here to help since 1945. We promote, strengthen, and expand the business community of Grand Prairie. And every single chamber that you go visit, it will have a specific mission and vision that will give you that catch, or that will match with your idea of business, or probably with what it represents for you to become a business owner, or at the time that you are planning to offer your services. My recommendation it is to go check different, to go see the visit different chambers and see what they have for you. There is no the same chamber. There is no two equal chambers. Every chamber of commerce is completely different. Go visit as many of them as you can, and stay with that one that provides the best for you and your plan. But also, if you have the budget to invest on another one, think that as a great possibility to double enforce your opportunities of business. With that, it's been my pleasure to be here one more time with you all. And Jenny, if there is any question, I'm open to answer some of them.
Maria, that was wonderful. Thank you so much for just being so generous with your time with everybody. I know that there's a lot of people on here who have been enjoying the conversation. Yes, we did start a tad early. I got a couple questions about that, but we wanted to be respectful of Maria's schedule and her time in being here with us. So again, the topic, if you missed the intro there, is how chambers of commerce help your business to grow. And I hope that just by seeing that presentation, you're able to better understand what the chamber does, how they could serve you, how you could partner with them, et cetera. And I did want to start off with this, and I'm sure it varies, but what are the costs associated with being a part of a chamber? What does that entail for a business owner? What should they consider before you making that commitment?
Okay, well, the cost depends on each chamber. Obviously the economic, like the economy and the location that the business is located at, and also the kind of chamber, because there is always there is also chambers that they are 5-star chambers, 4-star chamber. It's like in the movies, right? So normally it will go in between $200, and we're talking about $1,400-$1,500, but also depends on the number of employees that your business have. And also, if you are a nonprofit, or if you are a charter school, or if you are a church, you get a very special rate on every chamber.
Oh, interesting. So if somebody's a nonprofit, then they could benefit, or maybe they need to inquire further if the rates seem high for them.
Yes. And also, let's say here at the Chamber of Commerce, we have the lowest rate. It is for nonprofits, and the compromise that the commitment with them is the highest. We have to take care of the nonprofits because they are working hard for their resources, and the first thing that they want to do is to be known, but also to get as many new connections as they can, because that means financing for their programs. So we help them for that too.
Well, that's wonderful to hear, and I think something that I've learned. And please let me know, everybody, I've got a couple questions, but if you have more, please send them to me, and we will continue this conversation in this chat as we go through this. Now, I wanted to find out I think that you mentioned that you can be a part of multiple chambers during the presentation. Was I understanding that correctly? And if so, how would you navigate that, negotiate that, figure out, which ones are best for you?
Sure. So yes, I repeat, you can be a chamber member of as many chambers as you want. Just keep in mind that annually you will have to pay them all. So be careful in regards of your budget. But what will be the most important thing? Number one, look for that chamber that aligns with the mission and vision of your business. Number two, Look for that chamber that has the same mindset in their benefits and the services that they provide in regards of your business, and also look at your goals. If that chamber is providing a service that goes along with your goal and it's going to help you to obtain it, go for it. Go and sign up there. But also in regards of territory, let's say that I'm a business owner and I already have joined the Chamber of Commerce with the Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce. Which other chambers will be good for me? Well, Dallas, Arlington, Forward, Euless. Why? Because they are the most proximate chambers around the chamber that I belong now. So that will increase it. It's like a net that will grow and grow, because it is not only on the same place where we have the connections, but in also so many other surrounding areas. So if you count that in regards of the different chambers that you will be joining around, that will be expand tremendously.
Okay, that's very helpful. Now, here's another question. You were mentioning just all the amazing benefits of the chamber, the events, the seminars, the luncheons, all of those products that seem to be offered to members. Do those services have an additional cost? Does the business incur an additional cost in order to participate in that?
Let's say that the 70% of events are free, because that's part of your membership. It is our responsibility as chamber to look for sustaining members that they will provide a little bit more for what? For our events to happen, and you as a member to be part of that. But the other 30%, yes, we have to charge for them. Let's say maybe for a luncheon, $25. If it's the event of the state of the city, probably $60 a ticket, but with dinner included, something like that. But on each event, what we have is the opportunity to keep helping the chamber as well through silent auctions, raffles, different ways of you to obtain the opportunity to win something, but also to help the chamber. But also, whenever that you are a benefactor, we have to showcase your business properly.
Ah, I understand. That makes sense. Now, when a follow-up to that is, are there discounts, scholarships, things like that for new businesses, or is it kind of like you need to build your business to be able to afford to be a part of the chamber before joining?
We if there is any special reason, if there is any special program, yes, we provide that opportunity. In fact, through Ser Negocios, which is part of Ser Job International, what we do, it is to provide the workshop for women entrepreneurs, but also at the same time we provide the Chamber of Commerce membership for free, because we want them to have the two parts of the benefit, to learn how to start working with the business, but also to start working towards being known in the community, in the business community, and to start growing those relationships.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, are there different chambers in the same state and county? And I think that you've touched on this a little bit, but it sounds like they're wanting to know, okay, what are they, how do you find one that's aligned with you, or what are these different chambers? I think we hear about the ones that are just associated with our city, but it sounds like there are more.
Yes, absolutely. There is different chambers on each county or in each city. Quite a few are the LGBTQ chamber, the Black chamber, the Hispanic chamber, the North Regional chambers. So many different chambers that you can visit and think to join. And as I have said, you don't have to be to be in the profile of every single chamber to join. It is a matter on what is that makes you feel that chamber as the home of your business. And we are all work together. Let me say this. There is not competition, bad competition between chambers. We help each other. I have sent out people to different other chambers or recommended business whenever that they open a second location, because this is how we have to, if we are teaching you how to build up our good relationship, the best relationship has to start at home with us.
Yes, that makes sense. Okay, so you're not competitive. So somebody's not going to be upset if they say, "Oh, well, I'm a part of Grand Prairie and this other one." Grand Prairie wouldn't be upset.
No, no, absolutely not. We will be very happy that you are doing that.
It's so what about logistics? Somebody's asking what say they're like, "Okay, Maria rocked it out on that presentation. I want what she's, serving up here today. I want my business to be a part of it." What are the steps to actually becoming a member?
Well, the first thing to do, if you would like to do it online, you might go to the website of the chamber, in this case, grandprairiechamber.org. And every website has a tab where it says join now. You fill out the application, you pay the fee, and our system immediately let us know that you are interested, or that you would like to get more information, or that you have joined completely. So what we do, it is to start to create like what a portfolio of opportunities based on our benefits that it might fit to you. And as I have said, we will welcome you to in our business community with your ribbon cutting ceremony. If you need more information for the Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce, go to grandprairiechamber.org or give us a call, 972-264-1558.
She's got the numbers down, everybody. She has got it down, rocking and rolling. At what point in a business getting started would you recommend they join? Because I noticed at first I was thinking, oh, you would do it, after you were up and going, after you kind of had some business and some customers. But then I hear about the ribbon cutting as really one of the primary benefits of becoming a chamber member. And it makes me think you would want to join before you even open.
I think that the best sense of when it is, obviously when you already have the business, right? When you are providing the service. I have many business owners asking me, okay, I'm already making cakes in my house and I'm renting a commercial kitchen and I'm selling and I'm already making money. Can I join the chamber if I don't have retail space? Yes, you can. You are already a business owner. You are doing business in Texas. You have now your business organization as a sole proprietor, even if you don't have anything in writing. So that's the best moment for you to join a chamber. If you are thinking on opening a business, if you are still thinking on what to do, then go to the chamber and ask, what resources do you have for me to learn on how to open my business? Maybe they are providing an entrepreneurship program. Maybe they have, I don't know, a women's program as well, or anything like that. So previous to become a member, you are working towards having a successful business from the outside with the help of the professionals of a chamber, which is much better for you.
That's beautiful. Now, what do you see when it comes to groups that are really successful, groups that, business owners where you're like, wow, they have really done well and they've had a good partnership with the chamber? What does that look like in a day in, day out sense in terms of how they're using their membership?
Well, the secret of using a membership, I don't think that there's a secret specifically, but what I will tell you is this. The chamber has done his part. They have all this list of benefits. It is your time to go see which one is the one that will give you the best out of it. I can tell you, go to luncheons, go to expos, take these workshops, go to ribbon cuttings, be part of the ambassadors. But what if that is not exactly what is bringing the best out of the benefit to your business? So you will have to use your homework. You will have to show up. That's completely necessary. If I have a member that is, I don't know, Santi's restaurant, and they haven't even seen the owner at all in just one meeting, how do you want to get the best, right? How do you want to be known? How do you want people to start connecting with you and asking for orders from your restaurant, or catering an event from your restaurant? That is not going to work like that. So, of course, network means to be seen, to be known. Handing out business cards, probably it's a little bit not as the new thing now, right? But it's still worth it. It's still worth it to show who you are and introduce yourself. Every single business needs a face before having a website. It is nowadays we need to humanize our businesses. People who only have social media businesses, they know that through social media they have to post videos and they have to show the face of the business. It is a matter of people to know you. So if your chamber is providing all these events, try a list to attend, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 per year. Select that one that goes towards the goals of your business. If your business is into wellness and healthy services, go whenever that the new gym is having a ribbon cutting, or whenever that there is a run, a pumpkin run, let's say. Go and show up to that kind of businesses, and do not miss the state of the city, because the mayor of each city has so many information good for your business that sometimes we do not see as many people showing up to that, not knowing that is one of the best events ever.
Maria, I would love for you to elaborate on that, the state of the city. As I've worked as a journalist for all these years, so I've been to many state of the cities, but I would love for you to explain to people who are, just wondering, well, why would I attend that? Or, I think business owners can get so busy, and so you look at, there's 2 hours there attending that event, or there's 2 hours working my business, and so it's a tough decision. So can you explain the value of somebody showing up to something like that and hearing what the mayor has to say?
Of course. So the state of the city, it is pretty much all the information and all the bullet points, or everything that has happened the previous year of the mayor's leadership, the mayor's government. Anything that has happened in regard of economy, in regard of development, is there in that speech of the state of the city. So also anything that is going to happen the upcoming year, in 5 years, anything that the mayor and the city manager and the director of economic development, or even anything that has to do with money and business, that it's going to be signed or that has been signed, that will be the news during that event. So I know, and as Jenny has said, it is 2 hours. Okay, go 2 hours. It's worth it for your business to know where you're standing at, and how is going to be the place that you're standing at in the next year. Why you didn't get the revenue? What happened? More of a lot of responses will be there in that event. Why I didn't get this incentive? Why the price of the gas? Why I don't know, why this commercial retail space is not rented for this and that? Why that supermarket didn't come? All that things, all that questions receive a response during the state of the city. Also, if you are wondering Should I come to Grand Prairie to establish my business? Is it growing? How are the taxes? Anything that you would like to know in regard of business, the state of the city is the event, the most important event that you have to attend. Thinking on moving forward of a business or thinking on staying in the same place of the business.
Now we know who all the attendees are at the State of the City. They're everybody from Grand Prairie. They're everybody Maria's been speaking with, saying, get there, be informed.
There, exactly.
I love it. You were talking about networking, and really, it sounds like part of the benefit of being a part of a chamber is getting face to face with other business owners and perhaps doing business with them. Initially, I was thinking of it as the chamber teaching you about how doing business works, but it sounds like it's also, or maybe even more so, and a place where you can go and meet other people who are trying to up-level their own businesses. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, and let me tell you, Jenny, one of the big mistakes that people do whenever that they go to a networking event. Number one, they stay at the corner. Number two, they only grab a plate and pick some finger foods. That's it. That is not to build up a network. When you go to a networking event, you gotta go with your business cards or anything that you might have. Everything is valid in a networking, but to stay quiet, okay? So go ahead, bring your better smile, introduce yourself, and please, whenever that you are back to your office, all the cards that you got, all the phone numbers that you got out of that network event, please reach out. Hey, it was so nice to meet you. Hey, it was my pleasure to interact with you during the business after hours. Anything. You do not know when the best offer or the best deal is gonna come out of it. So don't go and don't say I went to a networking event just to drink and eat. That is not how it works. Try to meet at least 7 people and try to hand out in a very productive way 7 of your business cards or your brochures, or have 7 people meet 7 people, know about them, how they started, if they are from Texas, if not, what are they doing here in Texas, what do they produce, what do they provide, why? Because you don't know if one day you'll be in the need of something that they have provided, or they will be in the same need of you and your services.
Well, I mean, that's a whole nother topic, is really being successful at networking events. And I have to say, Maria, and as much as I do things like this, hosting, speaking, when I get into a room with other people, it can be very intimidating. It can be very, just you think, do they want to talk to me? Would they want my business card? How do you recommend people just start a conversation at something like that? Say they join the chamber, and they love their business, they're proud of their business, but they're a little bit on the more timid side. Can you give us some sort of conversation starters there?
Absolutely. You are asking to the shy lady from the chamber that I have changed, as you have no idea. So, yes, don't do that, okay? Don't go to networking without introducing yourself. Number one, go ahead and ask and say, hi, my name is Maria. Nice to meet you. Hi, my name is Maria. I am with Santi's restaurant. Hey, my name is Maria. I do see that you like these kind of sweaters too. How nice. Try to be casual. It's not a matter of providing a workshop or something like that. Just be casual. Everybody's there with the same vision, yes, with the same interest, but remember that you are unique. Don't be afraid of anything. Just go ahead, introduce yourself, and once that the conversation has been started, then talk about your business, how difficult it is to say, hey, I make cakes. Hey, I drive a taxi cab. Well, an Uber. Oh, hey, I work in a bank. Anything, anything. Everybody there is working or providing a service or a product. So they have some lines in common as you. They are business. If we're talking about a member to member event or a chamber event, everybody there is a chamber member. So why don't you ask, hey, what do you think about Maria Santi? Hey, is Maria Santi reaching out to you? Something like that. I mean, let's talk about something in common. This way we break the ice, and you just not only had a new like a new friend or a new business person that you know. Probably you have a potential client right there. And trust me, don't wait for people to approach to you. That's my advice. Go for it. Go and approach to them. Anything, it helps. Whenever that you go to cultural events that they have to go a little bit with culture, uh, it's so wonderful how we align with so many different cultures and communities, as you have no idea. It's so wonderful how the diversity, involves everything. And at the end of the day, we are the same kind of people trying to build up a better future for our own. And as many people know, dollars are green. So we are everybody here looking for the same thing, and we have the same opportunity. So make networking yours.
I would never have guessed that you were a previously shy person, Maria. So, yes, you have come a long way, and I've definitely been there. I've taken the time out of my day, gone to a networking event, gotten an appetizer, then eaten it, gone to the restroom, wasted the rest of my time, and gone home without talking to anybody. So,
Or
that
the cell phone.
yes, or just exactly, just kind of look at your phone. I know it's so true. So I love that advice. So that's, we're talking about the in-person benefits, and clearly there are in-person benefits. I'm wondering if being a part of a chamber, does that allow you any I don't know, access to a mailing list of the other chamber members or a social media group or anything like that? Do you have access to the members outside of just meeting them in person?
What we provide, it is a list of labels whenever that you want to reach out to other members to send them a business card or a Christmas card or a thank you card or a door by door promotion, anything like that. We provide that for you. Also, what we have, it is a mailing list that we call hot deals, in which every member has the opportunity every Wednesday to send us that special offer, that he wants all the membership to know about. Some of our members, they have like special offers to the membership as well. And with all that, we build up that communication, and that's, I'll say that it's kind of the best, one of the best tasks that we have to take care of, because it's not always in person things. It's always trying to use technology and all the resources that we might have, because as I have said, at least show to one or two events, but yes, use the most of the technology opportunities as you can. And another thing that I will like to add, it is that once that you have joined the chamber, any kind of chamber has a newsletter with the events, the in-person events, with the collaboration opportunities, with the city bids, city opportunities, and with anything that has to do in regards of health or civic, or anything that has to do with government. So normally this is a kind of special newsletter that the president sends out every week, or the director of events sends out every week, with all the links on it. So take care of that. Don't send it to the spam, because it pretty much has contains all the information during the week of of the events and resources that your chamber is going to be providing.
Fabulous. It sounds like you really do have an extensive amount of resources. If anybody has any last questions, pop them in the chat right now. Otherwise, I will wrap up with a couple here myself. And as we talk about those different resources, I wanted to talk about the state of businesses right now. What are you seeing? Are you seeing more people step forward and say, I want to become a business owner? Are you seeing people step back and become employees of other business owners? What's sort of the trend been over the last several months, or at least from your experience at the chamber?
Okay, I felt lost. Would you please repeat that question for me? I'm sorry.
Totally fine. I was wondering are you seeing more people stepping forward and raising their hands and saying, I want to start a business? We're during this sort of ebb and flow of the pandemic and things like that. I was wondering what you're seeing.
The pandemic woke up the entrepreneur that we have, each of us inside, because a lot of people lost their job, a lot of people lost their business for years, or they had to reinvent the business. So everybody had to change or had to work with the need, facing the new needs of the post-pandemic era. So yes, the entrepreneurs or the people who wants to become an entrepreneur, the number of people that have reached out to us has grown, yes, drastically. You have no idea, probably the 200%. And added to that, in regards of the Hispanic businesses, anything that has happened with other countries and that has brought over more immigrants to the US. All those immigrants, they are thinking, and they were thinking, I'm sorry, and now they have their business. Because during that time, they had the opportunity to reach out and say, hey, I need something to do here. I need to face life and I need to obtain money. How do I do it? Okay, I have this idea in mind. I know how to I don't know, I know how to create something. I know how to make a pair of earrings. What do I do? Okay, this is the path that you have to follow. Or anything that was related to that new activity called a business, we were there. And yes, it has increased a lot. If the business was already there and it had to be reinvented, we were there. And nowadays it has become kind of the heat of every chamber to have an entrepreneurship program or to have an alliance for that kind of programs, because the numbers have increased as you have no idea. And also the business owners that we knew, they were probably selling insurances, now they have their own I don't know, car dealerships. Things have changed, and so do we. So definitely, yes, we have seen a lot of different numbers and changes in regard of people wanted to become an entrepreneur or wanted to change the business.
Fascinating, Maria. I know you've got about 30 seconds before you have to hop off. Any last thoughts as it relates to using the chamber to help grow your business?
Think about the chamber on one of your business investment. Please look up for the chamber that must fit to your goals. Do your research, and once that you have paid your membership, once that you have invested that in your business, please attend the meetings. Please do anything that is necessary for you to use that investment on your own, on behalf of your business. And what is this if it's not a world where we want everybody to succeed? Thank you.
So beautiful. Maria, thank you. I know you have to log off. So thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. And we just have learned so much from you. As Maria logs off, I have been taking notes and just give you a quick wrap up, because I know some of you may have missed the top of this. Have no fear if you did miss the top of this at the very beginning. This will be available on a replay on Sarah's YouTube channel. And this is just, if you've missed any of the past events, they're all up there and available to you. But really, the whole essence of this was that if you are going to join a chamber, you want to join it early so that they can be there for the ribbon cutting, so they can be there to help you work through some of the permits and some of the different things that will be associated with starting a business, especially if you've never done it before. The other main piece of advice was to attend the events, right? Just paying to be a part of the chamber isn't going to necessarily drive your business. However, showing up to the events, taking part, taking advantage, networking can and will drive your business. So I thought that was a really important part, because sometimes people will sign up and pay the money to be involved, but then not take advantage of the resources. The other big takeaway was that each and every chamber has classes, resources, events that are included in your membership. So you have to be plugged in. You've got to subscribe to the newsletter. You have to be connected to the people who are leading the charge. For example, if you're in Grand Prairie, you'd want to be in touch with Maria. If you're in another city, you want to be in touch with the person sort of at the helm. So you're getting the most for your money for your business. And then the final piece that I thought was so important was attending the State of the City address, just so you know what's going on with the health of your business community, what policies may be changing, what budgetary items may be changing, different streets, different pieces of construction, all these different things that can impact your business. I thought that was just such an important thought. Now, down to business. The YouTube channel is up in the chat right now, so I highly recommend you subscribe to that. All you'll do is click on there. If you've never subscribed to YouTube channel, it's incredibly simple. You'll just hit subscribe, and then each week when the new videos come out, you will be able to see them. Plus, if there's something that you wanted to dive a little bit deeper on, or perhaps watch a little bit slower, watch the replay of, those are available to you. It was an absolute pleasure to be with you here today, and I look forward to doing it again next week. We'll talk to you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.